back again. And let me turn down the music because I don't want no copyright. Mm-mm. Alright, okay. So, what I want to talk about, I think, first off, first topic is something that just like struck me while I was doing my makeup. Let me show you my makeup. Yes, yes. Yeah. And so the topic is about natural born haters. All right, okay. Now, while I was doing my makeup, I was like, because I did like kind of dramatic eye makeup today, and I was pretending like I was shooting like one of those Vogue makeup routine videos, And so I was talking to my mirror while I was doing my makeup, like like a person would do, and so when I was doing my eye makeup, I was like, okay, this is a lot today. So because it's a lot, um, I might just not do too much on my lips. But I did end up kind of. I mean, my lips isn't that crazy, but yeah, I was like, I don't want to do too much. But then I was like, wait, no, let me not say that because I hate it when people say something is too much, or somebody's being too extra, or or doing too much. I've always hated that saying. And I think I really realized that I hated it was back in like fourth grade when I had this one friend who she had like a big personality. She was a smart girl. She was like, she was extroverted. And that bothered a lot of people. Like I remember like I would like defend her because people would just be pissed at her for no reason. Like be pissed at her for smiling too much. Like it was the dumbest things. And that made me realize that people are just they're born with like a natural nasty evil hater man spirit in them even if they're a woman. and and it's like when I would see people get mad at that friend, it kind of was like a reflection of how people would treat me too. Because before that grade, I would get bullied a lot. And then even though I would mind my business, do my schoolwork, that's it. Talk to my friends, that's literally all I would do. And people still had a problem with me. Yo, I don't like this song. Okay, this is okay. And people would still have a problem with me. And then I would tell my mom that, and she'll be like, "Cause they're jealous of you. Cause they're jealous." And I was like, "What do you mean they're jealous? Like, what would they have to be jealous of? I'm literally, I'm a student just like them. I'm not doing anything crazy." And then my mom would just say they're just jealous, and I never understood that until I got that friend, and people were just mad at the fact that she was bright in all sense of the word. Like she was bright, like intellectually and with the way she would speak, the way she would express herself. And people just didn't like that. And that showed me, like, wow, people really will hate on you because you do something better than them or you're just more unapologetically yourself, And it's so stupid to me. I still don't really get it because it's like if I see somebody being themselves, doing something kind of different from anybody else. By the way, the reason why I'm looking down is because I'm trying to untangle this star necklace. But yeah, so if like when I see somebody being themselves, I'm like, wow, they're so cool to me. They're like, like I feel like there's a connection. I already like them. But other people see that and they immediately go like, I don't like that. And then I'm like, when they see that and they go, I don't like that, why don't they like think to themselves about why they don't like that? Like I just wish people would think deeper than a plate, What was the saying? The saying is like, You can't even think deeper than the deeper than a play or something. I don't know. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying. And I don't know. It just always, these cherries are like hearts. That's crazy. But yeah. And I remember like I've always I noticed something that like when you're like destined for like something big, or like you just have a personality that doesn't follow what everybody else is doing, people will nitpick everything about you. Like I remember, it's almost like they can see your brightness, and so before you even do anything, like like successful, before you even do anything that's like amazing, they will see like the brightness and the potential within you, and then try to like make you lose it because they feel insecure about it. It's an evil world. I don't know what it is. I don't know why somebody would even do that. But anyway, because I've experienced that so many times where it's like people would nitpick everything about me, and I'm like, what the hell are they doing? Like, why are they doing this? And now I know. And now I know the reason. Like I remember like when I was a kid, I would always hold my head up high. Like when I'm walking, I'm always like head to the sky. Like confidence. I'm holding my head up. I've always been like that, and I still do that. But I remember when I was a kid, like less than like probably 9 maybe. Um, I was at church and I was walking up to the front for something, and I had my same posture, head up, straight, and then I hear my brother in the back like screaming at my mom saying, "Mom, tell Gifty to put her head down." Isn't that so weird? I don't know. To this day, when I remember that, I'm like, that's not a good spirit right there. But yeah. And then people nitpick me about my socks, my lips. Not everybody is getting fake lips. Not everybody wants the big lower lips that pouts, just like me. And it's like so funny because everything that I liked when I was a kid that people would shame me for, literally everything, is now popular, and it's now getting even more popular as I'm kind of like seeing what's really going on. So so weird. Yeah. And then it reminds me of like SpongeBob, right? Like when I was a kid, I feel like the cartoon character that I was the most closely like as a child was SpongeBob, because I didn't let things get to me. But then because I didn't let things get to me, I feel like that's what made people try even harder to get to me, which then in turn ended up getting to me. But in SpongeBob, people will be really actually mad at SpongeBob for being angry all the time. Not angry all the time. I mean, for being like happy all the time. And that's like real life. No. Okay. And yeah, people really will be pissed at you if you smile all the time. Not that I smile all the time, but just that's just goes to say that people will be mad at you for being happy. And misery loves company, which is why I feel like people who are like mean people or like bullies, they always have the most friends, because it's like, I hate to think this way, but it almost seems like the bad outweighs the good, which is why the saying is misery loves company, is because they birds of a feather will flock together. But yeah, what else do I want to talk about? Hold on. Mm-mm. I always have notes of just things I'm thinking of. Hmm. And I'm wearing a robe because I don't like wearing clothes. Zeesh. Okay. I guess let's talk about mm, the entertainment industry. I like talking about the entertainment industry because it's like the illusions, you know? But it's like sometimes when I watch a movie, I don't know if it's like if it's life imitates art or art imitates life. Like I think the saying is life imitates art, but or is it? Hold on, let me go look it up. Life into what? Yeah. Okay. Life imitates art far more than art imitates life. Hold on a minute. They got. Let me change this goddamn playlist. I mean, I like the other song that I just played, but this isn't the moment for that. Yeah, Twilight. Speaking of, it's really amazing to me how Twilight has like gotten popular again. I love that though because I was obsessed with Twilight when I was like 8, and like I sat in front of like a window. I put a chair in front of a window, just like Bella did in that one movie when her and Edward were broken up. And I just sat there and I just looked outside just like her. I think I had to be 8 or 12, somewhere within that time period. But that's so funny that I did that because I was real serious about the Twilight life. Like that's actually when I first decided that I need to become a vampire. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I need it to happen. And it's like now I'm like, damn, should I have wished for that? Because hear me out. I sometimes feel like I'm immortal. Why do I feel like I'm immortal? Is because I've been in so much situations where I should be dead, and it never happened. I've been literally on the brink of death too many times for this shit not to be weird. Like literally, I've been in a coma. It's like, why? How? I I think I've even had my heart stop before, and it's like, all right, you know how like they have that quantum physics theory where it's like if a person dies in one reality, they just jump to the other reality where they're alive. It's like either that's correct or I'm a vampire. You know what I mean? Like some. Mm-mm. But yeah, like it is really cool that Twilight is back now, especially when I'm going through these life crises of like, what the hell went down? You know, what did I wish for? But yeah. If you were in Twilight, which character would you be? Because off jump, you already know who I'm picking. I'm gonna be Bella, of course, yes. Um, I'm Team Vamp all the way. I don't think I was ever Team Werewolf. Like I tried to go into the werewolf team a little bit. I really did. I felt so much demons there. I just couldn't do it. I really just couldn't do it. I don't like. I don't like werewolves. I think werewolves are way scarier than vampires, and not even in like a sexy cool way. You know what I mean? Like vampires are sexy cool, but werewolves are, they're like scary scary. Like imagine a grown man turning into a big wolf in front of you. You know, nah, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. But yeah, I think that's it. Actually, let me do a tarot reading. I mean shuffle for y'all. What card plays it for y'all for me? Let's do for all of us, me and anybody who's watching this. Okay, give us a card. Oops, my bad, my bad. Oof, my titty almost popped out. Okay, the card of the day, we got Judgment. It's funny because this card, like in the description in the book, and it basically says like a vampire uh dancing with this girl. They're both girls, by the way, but yeah. Anyway, uh see ya.